Today I will be talking about Barack Obama and the U.S. auto industry. As we all know, the CEOs of the three big U.S. automakers have all gone to Congress cap in hand, minus their jet planes this time around, asking for Congress for a massive multi-billion-dollar bailout. U.S. President George W. Bush has already said that he will veto any bill by Congress where the amount paid to the inept three CEOs of the three U.S. automakers is more than $15 billion. So there's still speculation as to what the final bailout will be, and of course the question is, will this bailout do any good? After all, it'll be given to companies controlled by the same board of directors and the same executives who got the U.S. auto industry into the mess it currently is. And of course all eyes are on U.S. President-elect Barack Obama. What will he do as president? And this, I think, is the key. My own advice is I think the U.S. Congress should hold out on any bailout given to the car companies until Inauguration Day. What I personally think Obama will do upon becoming President of the United States is that he will temporarily nationalize the U.S. auto industry and have the U.S. government take direct control and ownership of Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler. The reason why I think Obama will do this is throughout his 2008 presidential election campaign, his most important priority is to establish a fund of $150 billion. This fund would be equivalent of the $100 billion the Kennedy and Johnson administrations spent on the NASA moon program. $150 billion to find clean, safe, alternative forms of energy. This is indeed what the United States needs if it wants to become energy independent, to no longer depend upon Middle East despots for oil, and also to cut down on the number of harmful CO2 emissions emitted into the atmosphere. Therefore, since Obama has already earmarked $150 billion towards developing safe, clean forms of energy, part of that $150 billion could be given to buying control of Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler. Once the U.S. government has control of Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, and a car czar over all three companies has been appointed, as has been suggested by some U.S. lawmakers, then these companies can be directly directed to start R&D, research and development into producing cars that no longer run on the gasoline combustion engine. Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, while they are in the private sector, do not do this. Some of them have developed hybrid cars, but hybrid are a mere quarter of the way step towards getting rid of harmful CO2 emissions. What we need is a full-scale research and development project to find an automobile that runs on clean, safe, alternative forms of energy and not the gasoline combustion engine. The three CEOs of the three big U.S. automakers have shown themselves incapable of doing this. Therefore, the best bet is for the U.S. government to take direct control of Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, and give the order that a full-scale research and development project go ahead and start developing cars which no longer run on the old-fashioned, polluting gasoline combustion engine.